I was just sitting here thinking to myself, and I figured out what I've been doing wrong in relationships, and I wanted to share it, and maybe it will help somebody. So I figured out that I had a pattern of jumping into the next relationship based off of what I lacked in my previous relationship. Jumping into the next relationship based off of what I lacked in my previous relationship. So whatever I didn't receive before, I was ready to jump into the next person who showed me that. And the cycle continued. Like every time I ended a relationship, whether I jumped into a next relationship or a situationship with somebody else, I fell hell over heels for this head over heels for this person because they gave me what I was lacking before. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the disadvantage I was giving myself was not getting to know someone for who they really are. And then when I got to know them fully and was disappointed, then I blamed them for it, as if they fooled me somehow or tricked me somehow. But that wasn't the case. I was tricking myself. I was fooling myself. And what I've learned in one of my worst breakups, is with that relationship, the reason why it tore me up so bad was because that was probably the first relationship I had where I didn't feel like I was lacking anything. There was nothing I needed, nothing that I could find and jump to in the next person, because it was I wasn't lacking anything in the last relationship. So it was hard for me to get over this person. And so I started having to really figure out what was it that I was receiving from that person and learn how to give it to myself. What was it that I was receiving from that person and learn how to give it to myself? And I know a lot of people say, oh, love yourself, self-care, take yourself out. Those things do help. Those are small steps to the bigger picture. The bigger picture is treating yourself with the care and the compassion that you give to someone else. That's hard to do. I had to learn how to appreciate the little things about myself that person appreciated about me. I had to learn to see that in myself. And they kind of saw my flaws as a part of me. And that's it. That was all there was to it. And I had to learn how to do that for myself. Look at myself, the real me, see my flaws, and be okay with it. I had to learn how to compliment myself and mean it, which is difficult. You can look in the mirror all the time and be like, I'm fine, but or I'm sexy, and not really believe it. That probably was the hardest practice. Trusting myself, caring for myself, literally having to find a way to protect myself. There's no way for me to express how I went through that process further than what I just tried to do, but do it. Really think about your best relationship and everything that you received from that person that you missed, and then figure out ways to give that to yourself. Then start dating. Because then, oh my gosh, it's it's mind-blowing at how fast I was willing to move for certain people, not even really knowing who they were, just because I'm getting a feeling that I never received before, or a feeling that I was lacking from before. And now when I date people, it's almost baffling to me how I was able to move so fast without knowing shit. I do still believe in, love at first sight. I do still believe in natural, unspoken chemistry. I still do believe in all the things that can make you fall for someone hecka fast, and it's genuine. It's just that doesn't happen very often. Looked back on my past relationships, even people like I missed or I thought I would never get over, or I thought I would always have feelings for, when I come across them now, I don't have this longing anymore, like that. Oh, they're the ones that got away, or we could have been this, we could have been that. In some fairy tale land, maybe one day, like I don't get that anymore because I'm giving myself everything that I need. The things I can't, the things I literally legit just can't do, I look to God and my family and friends to provide for me. If I actually genuinely need a hug, I know I can go to a friend or family member. If I am sad, I know I can pray. Like I know I can confide in certain people. I know if I'm lonely, I could go to a few different people's house. I can now do that. Am I disciplined enough to do it every time I need it? No. But knowing I can, and I don't have to depend on somebody else for that, is everything. It makes a world of a difference when it comes to me in a relationship now, because now the sole purpose is not to fill some void. It's to find my match, like find my equal, find someone who mates with my heart, a soulmate. Like it's not about finding someone convenient. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. That ended up being a rant. It was supposed to be like a little quick 5-minute advice session, but there you go. Bye.